Whew. We back. Should be week 5. WIT League against the Steelers. Steelers are 1-3. Played them before.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Denver Broncos. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Who the fuck is Mullins? I don't know that quarterback.
First carry for Najee Harris. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike.
They'll set up a throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. You think about the strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing, and that was one heck of an effort to sprint over there and get the man down before he can make anything happen.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's swung out wide to Harris. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. On the give, this is Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it.
Boy,
hand it to someone
right.
with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Man, can't even get a drink. This dude already picking his plays.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Nick Mullins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. This fielded right at the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Yeah, I had to get a haircut.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Man able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They fake the give, now Kaepernick. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
You idiot.
That's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys.
And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I got lucky.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I forgot to shut it. Oh, I forgot.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, my.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Strong jump.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Tanner Muse just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Oh, I just woke up too. I'm tired. Still didn't do my laundry.
The Broncos are on the field ready to start their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Shouldn't have done that.
And it'll be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
That was dumb. I forget Colin Kaepernick can't throw.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. The completion good.
What?
This is Eric Ebron.
God.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Back to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Okay.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That rookie.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throw it
block.
back across his body. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And that throw behind
I really want to sub him out, but that's my guy.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's 2nd and 10. First throw now for the backup lock. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Block now to throw. And this one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Need to mix in the run more.
2nd and 10. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh my!
zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Gordon can't break through against this defensive line. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th down
Hey, but he catches that.
You know, because,
get the fuck
as you said, it's
boy.
a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge.
It
you
hit
want to show them
Courtland Sutton right in the
differently.
hands in the
Second
end
down
zone.
at 4.
That's a drop.
Like 22.
He'll drop to throw.
Give me that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked
Stop
up by
playing.
the safety, Eric Reed. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Colin Kaepernick, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and 9 now. And he will find his man on the outside.
This man throwing these quick
and
passes.
he's going to have a first
in
down,
coverage.
and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Boy.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Stays on his
Najee
feet.
Harris is breaking
And
every tackle
defensively,
possible.
they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. KJ Hamler returning it.
Homeboys just run down free.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. This will be caught. Judy. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Flushed it, and he's
Oh,
going
the
to
goddamn
this one as
ball,
down he goes. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can
Who is
retreat
that?
out,
Who
run
is
the
number
pressure.
8?
But that time,
Boy,
they
running with some
zeroed
speed.
in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Throwing on second and long. Lock. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think. Let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Hard. 22's coming, Mike. Here we go.
On second down, this is Harris. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now here's another carry for Harris. Fighting through
Look at
with
this
the
nigga
25.
Harris, boy.
And for the moment, this will be a first down.
That boy
But we have a
running like he
marker on the
Derrick Henry.
field. Let's see if this stands. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I question his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Kaepernick now on first down. And that's checked down to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Whoever liked this game, man,
I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Colin Kaepernick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
See, I'm up 28-7. I just don't like it.
Is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
iPhone close.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Najee Harris running people over.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Harris.
Look at this fool. Oh my. Oh, thank God. That boy did not deserve that. No. Oh, God.
These guys wanted to get back in this game. They needed an almost perfect second half and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
My co-workers, he's my supervisor. His name is Left Bound, so y'all go follow Left Bound on all platforms.
I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are.
Got him beat. There's a pick. Oh, no. Thank God. Yeah, we do Warzone. I was like, I might as well. I play Madden, so I might as well just get it.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And this offense has really just been humming all game long. So to me, they're just saying, we want to finish this one off in the 3rd quarter so we can coast home in the 4th.
I don't care what anybody
says. It's a tremendous play. Something we've seen time and again from this offense.
He'll get this down inside the 10
I would have broke that.
Of about 3.
Or maybe I'm just not giving the game a chance. I don't know.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. This is Gordon as they go to... Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd
Money, I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna let that slide.
When you're up in the 4th quarter, they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2.
My boy trying to get it going in his league.
I don't run this way.
The Broncos
I'm gonna run
third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
I'm gonna run
this
it
is
anyways.
3rd and 9.
It's not gonna be open. I can already tell. It's not gonna be open.
Looking to throw. Gordon. They'll roll him out right. And he nearly got the first himself. It's an 8-yard.
What did I do that was, boy, I ain't about to do this with you. I ain't about to do this with you. I didn't do anything worth cheesing. Please let me know what I did that was cheesing. Just because somebody's wide open on a pass, it's always cheesing. Out of here. Boy. I guess that was cheese too.
Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover.
See,
on
that's the
downs.
problem with nowadays.
So
You
we
can't
were
be good
looking
at
each
anything
other up here in the
because
booth
people
when
will
they
criticize
went
you and
through
say
that
that you're cheating.
Oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
But that's okay, though. I don't
Some
care.
teams are just like that. You know, some
I just play my
philosophies,
game.
some coaches are like, look.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, just fooking around, man.
Also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them,
Get
you
his
won't hear
ass.
people protest out of them. That's just who
Just
they
fucking
are.
around.
And he's going to be taken
No.
down shy of the 5-yard line.
I've heard it for years
With a
out of
1-yard
this
gain
group.
there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first
Hold
down
on,
play,
let me-
all you
y'all
want to do is
distract me.
wedge
He's on the
out
4-yard
any type
line.
of
I'm over
space
here.
and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some
Boy,
positive
that boy
yardage.
Najee Harris is.
And he will take this
I'm
up
at
to
the-
about the 8-yard
Hey,
line.
Steelers, let me.
Give him
I'm about to
3
get no
on the run
inbox.
there. Now they're looking
have
at
to
a
talk.
3rd and about 5.
Najee gonna have to come to the.
They'll drop
Mile
the
high.
throw. That swung out wide to Harris.
He's gonna have to come
And
mile
this
high.
effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple
That
of
boy
yards
running
short.
possessed.
Give him 3 on the
You better punt
play,
this.
and that's going to make it 4th down.
Worked. Yeah, smart man. Nah, I trust him.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Fucking Marvin Hall. I got a black punter.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds.
You used to, but it looked like you turned a new leaf.
No, I never cheat, boy. See, that's what I'm saying. When you're so good at something, you're so successful, especially Madden. Maybe I should start cheesing. Maybe I should hit up Skimbo and Problems. Scott
Throwing
Fox.
on 1st down is Lock.
That was dumb.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over
Like,
your
I low-key
territory
am
up
just
here in the
picking
booth. My
plays
bad.
that
I'm going to get back over to my
Are
spot.
in the playbook.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a
Two
really
deep
tight
safeties, cover
ship.
2, or
What's going on
a
here?
Just
4.
like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He'll go up top
Cover 2.
here for Hamler. And this
Is that
taken
cheese?
in by Hamler
No.
for a Bronco touchdown.
Oh, it's cover 6.
KJ.
Shit.
Are those people carnage?
I'll take it.
Touchdown of the afternoon.
Who are who?
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they
Who are who?
extend their lead here
Oh,
this
somebody.
4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
See, I'm up 28, but this doesn't. I don't feel good about this at all.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a
That's
couple
another
yards
fumble.
deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one. As
Hey
he's
man, while y'all
tackled at
watching
the
my
15.
video, won't you hit
This
like and
position,
subscribe?
trying to get
Man.
back
You know
into
what
the
I'm saying?
game. Teams are looking for
I know y'all don't like
from
me,
their special
but you
teams.
can help your boy out.
They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll try
Nope.
and start this drive in the air. He gets it to Harris.
Boy, if he break that tackle.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. second down. It's Harris. And this Bronco defense
Talk
really
about boy.
selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. On play action, they'll throw.
Don't do it.
Rolling to his right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Man, y'all better pick that damn ball up.
They find some open field here.
Wait. Oh.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
You know what's been in my head lately? Judge Mo Dollars. This little theme song. Judge Mo Dollars. Judge Mo Dollars.
Historically, this is such a tough,
hey, got another third one watching. Come on, man. Like and subscribe. Actually, subscribe.
You ain't really got long gone. Not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. This is Gordon on the dump off.
Oh, it's a lot.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Oh, those are watching. You should go to my channel and go down to the last Warzone game I played. Not the live stream. The last one I played with Left Down.
So
very clutch win in Warzone. Very clutch win in Warzone.
Reset here.
It was good. It's good.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. They keep it on the ground again. Gordon, and boy,
but Gordon can't break that tackle.
First down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play. He's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Because I don't believe in this.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick.
Ah!
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and it'll be a turnover.
Judge Mo Dollars.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. He sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Boy!
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
This boy is beating up my defense like an alcoholic stepdad. What is wrong with him? Golly. Who is this guy? I mean, obviously I know who he is. Shit.
The 31 now on 1st and 10.
And look, we just take Snell down real quick.
On the running play, give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, my God.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a
shutout
for quarters 2, 3, and 4,
you
win a lot of games in this league. And this felt
I'm going live. Y'all want to see the high-scoring games. Y'all don't want to see the run, the boring shoot, the clock out. This stuff is boring.
And then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Denver, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a trip to Vegas next week for a date with the Raiders. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks.
Look at this, man. I don't even think anybody broke 100 yards receiving. Hamler almost too. Judy. Sutton. I usually throw to him. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I guess we'll get back into the lab when I got time. I gotta work tonight, next 3 days. We'll go from there. Whoa, what the hell? See, it doesn't take me back to my franchise. I don't like that. Ugh. See where I got upgrades for. My boy Tanner. Got that 90 speed running middle linebacker. Always good to have him. We'll run some. We need to stop it. We got more acceleration. Man, let me go back and look at Najee Harris. That boy was just running all over me. That boy didn't give a fuck about my life. '82 breaking tackle. If any kids are watching this, bullshit. That motherfucker should have had 92 breaking tackles. That's how he was playing. That's fucking ridiculous. God damn. Damn, Henry, you like that? Anyways, that's the end of the video. Yeah, I'm not happy. But we won. I thought I left. But next week, play the Raiders. Starting a new league tonight. I'll put the link of the commish in the description after I'm done with this one. That way I can edit and do all that good stuff. Look at this. 85 breaking tackle, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Oh, 91 trucking. Javonte Witt. Okay. Somebody have to make some cuts. But anyways, new league starting tonight. It's called Any Given Sunday. WIT means whatever it takes. If anybody's ever wanted to know that. I am the Rams in the new league. I wanted the Ravens, but beggars can't be choosers. So we'll see how that goes. Probably won't play until tomorrow because I have to work tonight. So I probably won't play tomorrow. So I'm not going to stream until tomorrow. I might stream later here in a minute with some Warzone with my boy Leftbound, aka James Scott McGee, and whoever else joins in. I'll put their names in the in the video. Other than that, we out.